Hey guys, I'm so excited to be doing another video. I'm sorry it's taken just so long, but I finally doing another one, so sorry. It's been really busy since Christmas because I've had school and then planning for graduation and then finishing up school and going to parties and all that fun stuff. So, dances, oh my goodness, dances are the best. So anyway, I'm sorry to be getting back so late and that it's taken so long, but I'm finally doing another one. So, first of all, I wanted to ask how you were doing and how life is going and just all those types of things. I mean, because a lot can happen in 3 months since the last time I made a video. So, how are you? What are you up to? Just feel free to make any share anything you want to with me in the comments down below. Comments. And so yeah. So anyway, I was thinking, um, I have a blog. Okay, I have a blog, and about once every 2 months I'll make a post. Every 3 months, it kind of depends. So I was thinking, why not give talks on whatever it is I last wrote about on my blog? And if you don't know the name or my address for my blog, I will put it with the description of this video just so you can check it out. I've had it for about a year and a half now and I love it. Highly recommend it for if you're a very social person and want to share things that just interest you and all that. So I love it. I love it. So awesome. Um, okay, so what I last blogged about was, okay, so this is my senior year, and that means I'll be leaving high school. You know, if the other thing that I've learned a lot lately is that we should stop saying that things are going to happen because God can change those things, and I've been learning a lot about that. It's just that I'll say, oh, I'm going to be doing this next week, or I'm going to do this tomorrow, and then it doesn't work out, and then I just kind of end up thinking, like, wow, I just told all those people that I was going to be doing one thing when I didn't end up doing it. So, just a little reminder there. That's actually very biblical. It's just saying, you know, don't say, I'm going to go do this, but, you know, Jesus says, to say if it is in the will of God, we will do this. So I've been trying to be better at actually saying that. Um, so anyway, so anyway, with graduation, the school I've been going to for 4 years, and God has just blessed me so much with the people there. And if I graduate in His will, if it's in His will for me to make it that far before He comes back or whatever happens, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things that could change, and I say could because I don't know what He has in store. But I mean, I think the hardest thing for me is just, I think it's accepting that if I leave the ministry that I'm in, you know, if I leave the people that I'm with, that is just going to be, you know, God's going to do something wonderful. Because the ministry that I have and the people that are in my life now mean so much to me and I love them, but God has just really taught me about the eternal perspective. So anyway, my blog post was about looking at life and people and friends and ministries and all that from the eternal perspective. And He's just been reminding me, you know, you have these wonderful people that I've blessed you with, but you have to recognize that first, they aren't your people. They're mine, and I love them a lot more than you ever could. And then also just that, you know, you're going to be with most of these people in heaven, you know, for eternity. So don't miss these couple of seconds that you have here on earth to meet and impact other people with my strength. Um, so, and that's been kind of hard at first to learn because, you know, we're always thinking in the right now, not in the future, and not the eternal. So it's been really hard just, sometimes when I'm walking in the flesh and not recognizing the truth and in the spirit and stuff, and just being like, oh my goodness, but it's gonna, and just all the lies that the flesh tells us. And but God has just been telling me, like, look, you only got like a little bit of time here, and then you're gonna be stuck with those people for eternity, So just do what you gotta do here. Like, run after me. Let's do the impossible stuff. Let's do it here. Like, come on. And then after that, you're gonna be stuck with those people for eternity. And but honestly, like, that's the truth. I mean, we're gonna be with our Christian friends for eternity if you know and God has also just been kind of saying, like, look, stop trying to build and I mean, it's important to keep your friendships for sure, and to build on those and to love those people we're called to love, you know and to keep fellowship. But don't be so focused on keeping those, because like I said, I mean, and like God said, like, we're gonna have them forever in heaven. So do what you have to do here, because only here can there's specific things we can do here that we can't do in heaven. And one of the things that's here that's not in heaven is time, in a way. Because time will continue to move here, but in heaven, it doesn't really. I mean, it moves, but anyway. I don't think there's such thing as time, but I don't really understand all of that stuff. But so just it's so hard, because I don't really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple of years, or where I'm going, or where God is gonna lead me to. Because I spent 4 years in this past ministry area with these same people, people coming in and out, and of course I've loved all of them. But he's just reminding me, like, look, like, you got 2 seconds here, and then you only wait 2 more seconds of not being with the people that you really want to be with, and then you're with them forever, with me, and it's all going to be perfect, and there's, like, not going to be any selfishness or sin. So he's kind of like saying, kid, like, why, like, I understand, I completely understand. Like, he's saying, like, I mean, I had, like, Jesus is just kind of, I understand. And it's okay to miss people, because Jesus missed people. Think about it. Like, have you ever thought about that? When he was here, he was walking around with his own creation, like his children, but then he knew what his goal was, that he had to put that first because he knew eternity was coming. I think he's kind of saying the same thing to us, especially as we're graduating, or, whatever you're moving on with in life. And that is, like, look, you might be surrounded by people that you love, but you got to stick to the goal. And because we're human, we're going to feel these different things. Like, we're going to miss people, which that isn't a bad thing, though. I mean, we're created for relationships with other people and love. But, God has a higher purpose for us. And we're only going to be here for a little bit. So, and it's so hard, like I keep saying, but with his strength, he reminds us every day that, like, we just got a little bit, and we just got to trust him, because he's right around the corner. He's right here. And so we have to just take that and run with it, and know that he loves the people that we're leaving behind, more than we could love them. And sometimes that's kind of hard to believe, because we love our friends and, everybody. And but,